Hello everybody, this is Joey Blight, and today I'm going to go over tips and tricks on how to play as the Houndsman. So what the Houndsman can do is, the Houndsman is able to lean to either side, and after about 4 or 5 seconds, they have 100% detection of the person's role. The werewolves actually share the same ability, so playing as the Houndsman, almost all the time someone's going to counterclaim, and there's usually going to be two Houndsmen. Granted, when there's a Watcher and a Houndsman in play, it can make it kind of easier, because if they both sniff each other, they're probably going to say they're both a werewolf and saying, no, I'm the real Houndsman. Well, the Watcher can then just watch at one of them, and hopefully it says Houndsman and something else other than werewolf. Most of the time when I play, though, and I'm the Watcher, if I watch the Houndsman, it'll say Houndsman Werewolf. One thing though, if no one does counterclaim a Houndsman, you can almost guarantee they're a real one. There have been a couple matches where a werewolf just says they're a Houndsman and no one counterclaims them because there was no Houndsman. But that's kind of rare, and most of the time you can confirm it. Now, a perfect example is like this: when someone claims they are a power role, like Watcher or Gossip, and they refuse to lean into a Houndsman. Regardless, that means they're probably evil.
The Saint sounds kind of.
Well,
Yeah.
if you're not a villager of Saint, then it doesn't matter.
No, but why should he? Why should? But he's could be potentially exposing himself to a possible werewolf in Yoda. So why should he lean over?
Wait, listen, guys.
Because he just claimed Houndsman.
Yeah, but if he sniffs
No.
me and he sniffed you, we're narrowing down for the Saint for the group.
But I already said I'm Gossip.
When a Houndsman is in play, there will always be a possibility of a Saint in play as well. So one excuse that they will always use to not sniff with the Houndsman is, well, I'm trying to do it to protect the Saint. The thing with that is, the only two roles that are going to really be protecting the Saint would be someone claiming Villager, or if everyone claims Saint for some reason. I've tried that and it sometimes throws them off, but we did that in the game and there was actually no Saint. So if you're a power role, it doesn't hurt to lean over and let them confirm you. If they are a werewolf or a Houndsman, they could be a deviant just trying to get lie out of it, or they are a werewolf and they don't want to lean into the real Houndsman. When to call out that you are the Houndsman can sometimes vary depending on who you're playing with. Often I would call it out in the beginning of the game and go, hey, let me sniff you out, don't say your role. But if you say you're the Houndsman first, then that gives the people to your left and right a chance to lie early. If you wait and they claim a power role and then you go, hey, I'm the Houndsman, let me sniff you, and then, oh crap, they're actually the deviant or they're a werewolf. If you lean over and now you know they're a werewolf, they can't go, oh no, I'm the real Houndsman, I lied. That's just not going to work. I don't recommend leaning into people that already claim Villager. It doesn't help you too much unless you try to create a plan. Hey, give so-and-so ringleader, and that'll prove if another person's Villager or not. That would be the best situation if you have a Villager to your left and right. When you detect someone, I usually just try to say, yeah, I can guarantee it's a townsperson. If it's a power role, I'll usually just say, hey, yeah, they're a Gossip or they're the Watcher. But I won't say they're a Villager, because then that does narrow it down for the werewolves, even though you're trying to give helpful information for the townsfolk. By saying so-and-so is a Villager, it drops the chances of saving the saint, if there even is a saint in play. If you're the Houndsman and there's a tracker in play, I would recommend them to either try to exclude you from being a werewolf, but if someone claims Houndsman right next to you, you're better off them not leaning to your side, because if you lean into that guy, then it's going to say, yeah, there's a werewolf, and it's still a 50-50 chance between you and the fake. So you might have a little better chance for the tracker leaning away from you to separate the clues on who the Houndsman and the fake is. So one of the biggest things is don't be too pushy when trying to sniff other people. A lot of times you're just going to be called, hey, yeah, that's a werewolf move. But at the same time, if it's a power roll, yeah, it's likely they're lying and they're not really that role, because as mentioned before, there's no point for them to not let someone sniff them if they're a power roll, because they're not protecting the saint. Thank you for watching. This is Joey Blight. If you like my videos and my tips, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, put down a comment on what you want to see next, and I'll catch you in a game sometime.